Hi, I'm Aid. Today I'm going to show you how to repair a toy keyboard with broken keys, and while I'm at it, I'm going to show you how to install a headphone jack. Hello. I found this children's synthesizer at a thrift store today at the Goodwill. I spent $4.99 on it, and I'm going to try to take it apart, fix it. It does power on, but not all the keys work. So a couple broken keys here, broken key there, a couple keys broken up here. So I'm gonna open it up, see if I can fix it. And the other thing I might want to try to do, there's no outputs to this, so I might try to put an audio out so I could connect the headphones or speakers to this. So I'm gonna take it apart and see what's inside. All right, looks relatively simple in here. One board for the keyboard, one board for the controls, speaker, and then connection to the battery. So I can disconnect this. So with those broken keys, the question is, where's the connection not happening? I'm hoping that all those broken keys are affected by the same loose connection. The other thing I'm looking at is if I were to modify this, if there's room in here, say, to put another chip or more controls. This is kind of a strange thing right here. I don't know what the purpose of this is. I guess decoration, so that's probably a good place if I wanted to modify it. All right, I've narrowed down the problem. You'll notice if I play the keys here, when I hit a dead key, so this one and this one are dead, but if I flex the board a little bit, notice they play. So somewhere in this side of the board is where the loose connections are happening. I notice there's scratches right in here, which could be a sign that that's the problem. So I've just been marking these paths that flow right through the scratches here and connecting with jumper cables to see if I can get the keys to work. So if I connect it here, you can hear that button working. If I disconnect, it stops. So if I just solder a wire from that point to that point, that key will start working. Similarly, I think there's 3 that I need to connect. So I got them marked 1, 2, 1, 2. I'm going to start soldering these and then continue to troubleshoot as I go. All right, I soldered my 2 jumper wires and everything's working. So just to show that it's working. As I'm putting this back together, I'm realizing a slight problem with my plan. My wires are interfering a little bit with the keys. If you look in here, I don't know if you can see, but my wires are hitting the keys. I think though there's enough room, if I could move them in about 1/4 of an inch, I think everything should clear just fine. So, all right, I was able to just bend those wires enough that they clear the keys now. That's the sound this makes after it times out and turns off on its own. So as you can see, if I get that in position, keys seem to be playing just fine. So next I'm going to try to connect the audio output to this guy. All right, for my headphone jack, I've got a little 3mm jack. If you look here, you've got 3 connections, right, left, and ground. And on the speaker, there's 2 yellow wires. I don't think right and left matters here because this is, I believe, a mono synth, so there's no stereo. But basically, if I connect the two yellow wires to the right and left here, I should have a headphone jack that I can plug into. As for where I'm going to put it, there's a little unused space here with a nice little hole. I'm going to drill a hole big enough for this to come through. That'll go right in there. The wires will be connected, and then I should have a headphone jack right on the front of this that I can access. All right, I got the headphone jack wired up. As you can see, I just connected right in here, so audio will go both through the speaker and the headphone jack. Might come back and change that later to only go through the headphone jack. I don't know if that speaker really is worth it, but for now, it does the job. So now, you know, I can plug my headphones in here, which I did here, or if I wanted to record the audio coming out of this, now I have that option. All right, time to seal it back up and give it one last test. You can see the headphone jack here. Before I put those last screws in, let's just give it one last test. All right,